Coming up, big news for our tourism industry. Vendors in Bahama are on construction woes. And in sports, the Bahamas Bodybuilding and Fitness National Championships take center stage. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts right now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Everyday.
Good news out of Grand Bahama tonight, with tourism officials there reporting significant increases this year in visitor arrivals and occupancy levels. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Saunders. Now, C.S. Gadley spoke with the man leading the charge, who believes these numbers show that the Bahamas is on the right track to regaining its position as a top touristic destination in the minds of travelers around the world.
Statistics show that the occupancy rate for Grand Bahama in the month of June alone has increased by 18.2% to 72% when compared to last year. There was also a 40.1% increase in the number of room nights sold during that month, which was 254,000 versus 181,000. While Minister of Tourism O.B. Wilshcombe says he is pleased with numbers that Grand Bahama has been experiencing lately, he is mindful that there's a lot more that needs to be done.
We've seen it plummet, and now we're trying to get it back. And in the meantime, we lost a lot of inventory. So whilst the numbers are headed in the right direction, we're still concerned about the inventory. I'm very pleased that we're going to see another hotel open by the end of the year on the same Caribbean strip, and that's going to be very important, because unless you have the inventory, the numbers are not going to get where you want them to be, and so it won't impact the employment numbers that you want to be impacted, and that's what's really driving us right now.
Minister Wilshcombe believes partnerships with Vacation Express, SUNWING Travel Group, the Grand Bahama Island Promotion Board, Balearia, and Grand Celebration Cruise Line have all been instrumental by selling attractive package deals. SUNWING Travel Group alone has sold 76,538 room nights in June, a phenomenal increase of 90.52%. Additionally, Vacation Express's summer program has booked 21,153 passengers this year compared to 10,000 passengers booked last year. Rounding out the successful increases in visitors is the Grand Celebration Cruise Line, which has sold a resounding 23,804 room nights, with the Grand Lucayan receiving 78.5%.
What we want to do is get Grand Bahama to the point of sustainability in terms of tourism. So we're working on three things. One, ensure that we are delivering a good product. Two, ensure that there is airlift. Thirdly, ensure that we have the inventory.
At the end of the day, the tourism minister is confident that the country's #1 industry will reap these types of results across the country once all stakeholders continue to work hard and remain dedicated. He says the increase in business is a direct result of the combined strategic efforts. C.S. Gadley, ZNS Network News.
The $3.5 billion Bahama resort is at least 97% complete. But over the course of construction so far, claims have been made of shoddy construction work being done on the project. In fact, late last month, Bahamas developer Sarkis Merlian wrote a letter to the president of China Export-Import Bank, proposing to let Bahamian contractors complete the project. It's a move General Merchandising Manager for Close of Nassau, Atara Morley Norland, who has 2 outlets in the Bahama resort, wholeheartedly agrees with.
It's actually a great recommendation that he had to get Bahamian contractors to finish the job. Even within our limited scope of the 2 doors we were opening, we noticed that there were definitely some construction issues that our local contractor was able to work with us and to fix and resolve. So I think that there's a lot of local talent on the ground that could definitely help to push this project to the end.
CEO of the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce and Employers Confederation, Edison Sumner, also believes local contractors should be given the opportunity to complete the stalled project. But for now, his concern is ensuring that those contractors who have already worked on the development up to this point so far are properly compensated. However, moving forward. Once a resolution is reached between the parties and the resort is opened, Sumner noted that vendors in the Bahama project may have to negotiate slightly different credit terms to ensure their investments are protected.
Those who are contractors, that they can get some compensation for the work that they've completed. Also for the businesses who were looking to get outsourced services from Bahama, right? And we were looking at some significant third-party sources of revenue for these businesses or for these contractors who were not directly contracted with Bahama, but who were providing services and who would have benefited from other services being provided to Bahama.
A second group of Haitian migrants apprehended in local waters. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force patrol vessel, Her Majesty's ship, Leon Smith, intercepted a Haitian sloop west of Ragged Island last night. The vessel was carrying an undetermined number of Haitian migrants. They will be transported to New Providence, where they will be handed over to immigration authorities for further investigation. Last week, Wednesday, Defense Force Marines apprehended 8 Cubans in a makeshift vessel in the Gulf Stream off West End, Grand Bahama. So far, the Defense Force has apprehended or assisted in apprehending almost 1,000 illegals for illegal entry into the Bahamas so far this year. Coming up, more news. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition.